before me we friend if ya malana can never use a co as in a uno cable full mother see low. And this way about charity begins at home.
Yes,
if I hear men on internet, only if you can see cocoa na puma cocoa, no to go campo. A powerful indeed toy, madam, if you may how many of your family members they support you. But we do go and ask your father at home. In case you are watching this video, Diopari Nobeni is not just an Onicha man. This is my father now. Unamawaha. Nadim Buongo. Mabe Kogolo. Nime Shetel. Iduma Bo. Umo Shomyo. Nadim. This is Onyechi. In fact, Ochicho Belume Kwenel. Go ahead. So, and Ochiano Wembo sitting at Canada Dibia. Hey, I don't want to go into history. You might if you queen. But if you cheap queen, you couldn't wear Malonium there. Ben Nadim will be Kogolo, the need to be quiet. So, Kiwe Malibembia. Mananadim came on Yalanando, Manonian Burenji, Chili Nadin Obodo. Makama, open an idea winning and Ochiana upon Adi. So, I come home. Ben Kano, Nadem Gawonyebo. Igbo kaiche only. Magolu asi na ya brandi Igbo na eji sumo Igbo.
Okay. Mugo kaine bi ma dibia. Na lo ishepe Onicha mo homi.
Una anukwa afọ ọza nwa dibia. Nwa dike ka me tosi ya bụ baba nwa dike. Una ma nwa ogbu obunu ka m na no. Maka una eyikwa m egwu na internet nwata wekwe na nwayo na adị m ebuko ogbu ebunu. Ọ bụkwa nke eke hit na akụkụ ka ewatago mana ife nji ifiri abịa bụ nna anyị ka ndị be nji ekwelo na waya hapụ isi aka gbori ọma. Ife nji ifiri abịa bụ achọ ka iwelu obere oge nọ with you kọwala anyị ndị anyị bụ ife nji asụ Igbo bụ maka na
our listeners.
Ndị anụ Igbo ka nchi igwe okwu maka onwekwa ndị anụ Igbo asị na wabụ na ndị Igbo mara n'ife nji eburu wee kweri na wabụ n'Igbo. Exactly. So nna m anyị bụ ndị Igbo.
Igbo ka anyị bụ. Ka anyị si bụ ndị Igbo. Anyị abụrụ ndị Hausa. Anyị abụrụ ndị Yoruba. Dịka anyị bụ.
Ya bụ anyị bụ na anụ enu, anyị bụ na anụ ana. Ya ka wa chọzika. Fụ anụnụ. That was a lovely interview I had with my father when me and Almighty traveled home recently to see him. And occasionally I'll be bringing some clips of our conversation on this platform for people to know how erotic we are. Die from home. I repeat again, in case you are seeing my video, my name is Chukwuemeka Kogolo, Justin Nudre Chuks, Wonyon Chubo, in Onicha North Local Government of Delta State. In case you are asking where I'm from, there is no doubt. You saw my father saying it in that video. Anyway, let's dive into the main issue why I want to make today's video. So after I made the video about Ibuku being older than the artifact of the Benin Kingdom, somebody now came to my comment section, Mr. Man, do you know when Benin fight empires? The Igbo story, the Igbo stole Benin act and take it to Ibuku. You are there talking what you don't know. Did Igbos have tradition? You Igbos want to try Benin powers? These are the people who fight empire. Where are the Igbo that time? When did Google come out to tell you your ancestry and tradition? Continue fooling yourself. You see, these are the reason why I made a promise that I'm going to be online for 10 years. I've only done one successful year recorded, and a lot of things are already crumbling. The documentary tells you that an Igbo man was digging a well and dug out those artifacts in Ibuku. They were digging well and find those artifacts that were buried for thousands of years. Yet you still come online to line and you are asking me, when did the Google come out? Why are you not using phone? When did the phone come out? Why are you not using Google to type? Because on YouTube, where you are typing, it's still Google that owns it. Well, I'm just here to say one or two things, because reputation calls for emphasis. I'm saying all these things to let you know why Benin fabricated story about conquering people are all lies. And you can see how they have been thinking. A video is playing, telling you how things are discovered. I'm not the one that made the video. So Arise TV suddenly became liars. A national TV that have documented something suddenly became liars because it did not favor your fabricated story. This is why I'm always laughing when I'm making video, because it's mocking you guys. It's showing how weak you people are. That's why I'll be saying I'm an Igbo man. You will come and say I'm talking about Biafra. They are sponsoring you. You think those wrong accusation will paint us bad and make us to quit. You will learn a very hard way, according to your brother VDM saying it. You people will learn. I'll be using truth here to puncture all your lies and cripple all the fabricated story you people have been creating. He said the Igbos have tradition. Let's assume Igbo don't have tradition. What is your own problem? Are you doing better than the white people who you claim they doesn't have tradition? Are you doing better than them? Of course, they have tradition. Now, you say Igbos, where were they when your forefathers were fighting empires? Which empire did Benin fight? The only recorded wars. That's why I say many of you don't read. You don't even travel. Not only they say you people just carry for head, they run up and down. I said it time without number. Go to your ring road in Benin and ask, you will see that the only war recorded that Benin people fought are the Akure war with the Benins and that of Ishan. And the Onicha own, go and ask, they cut off the other Benin head. Other ones are not war. So when you give credit to your forefathers, you should know what they actually did. Your forefathers fought the empire, but they could not defeat 1,200 soldiers from the Britain that crumbled their kingdom in 4 days. Meanwhile, the arrow, I don't want to talk of Aye Kumeku that lasted 31 years with us and Britain. But the arrow Chukwu alone took them 6 months for the Britain to conquer arrow Chukwu. Go and study, read your books. Go to your museum, ask questions. Travel, pay money for travel and tour. Visit places you will learn. That's why in Igbo Ade they say, he that travels and visits places will be wiser than man with a gray hair. In case you don't hear the proverb, let me explain it to you what it means. If they tell you now, say, Igbo people are quiet, they don't fight war, you will still be the one to come along and say, Igbo people are always trying to dominate. Igbo people always fighting people, fighting other people. Now you have admitted your forefathers were fighting other people. But if they tell you now, Benin be the people who are invaders, who are already fighting and claiming where they did not sow, you say, nah, lie, you want to change our history. But you have admitted it. I've asked this question, nobody can answer me. Show me one particular place in the history of Nigeria that Igbo man has gone and conquered a place that is not their own. It is only people. That's why people are shifting goalposts now. The Ibanka can claim to be Igbo, but the land does not belong to them, because that's what Igbo are known for. Right from day one. You engage Igala people, you want to claim them. You engage Ibanka people, you want to claim them. Even the Akure own, the Jaws own. Every time the Benin engage anybody, they want to claim the people or claim the people's land.
It has been the same way. And Benin started existing by claiming people's land because that land belonged to Igodo. You know? Then the next thing you say that you want to try Benin powers is laughable in 21st century. Somebody that his own power cannot charge a phone will be making mouth. Africa is only the one who glorify in evil and still want good. When you talk of their people history, that your people have history, killing people, selling your... See, Benin people with their ancient traditions supposed to be apologizing. I've never seen a German priding in the supremacy of Adolf Hitler because they know that's against humanity. They committed atrocity against humanity. But it is only in Africa somebody will know that his forefathers committed evil and be priding in it. When you are supposed to be apologizing that your forefathers were selling their fellow human being for a bottle of shinap, for a mirror, it is even appalling that your forefather doesn't even have sense that a human being is equal to an umbrella in their eyes. You are supposed to be apologizing for that awkward thinking, but you are bragging over it. Igbo people does not have history. They don't have tradition. You that have tradition, what has it benefited you? What has it benefited you? Then you are talking of powers. You say you guys have power. Oyibo man came here. 1,000 million miles away, came here. Still your powers. Take it to British. Your power, your juju no road, come back. And you claim you have power. Your juju no road, you remain there. They have to be begging and be fighting for them to bring those juju back. It took them 4 days. You know, I said this time with time, but this is not just about Benin, but every African man who think they have spiritual power. See, Ukraine is devastated by the war they fought with Russia. But if Nigeria hosts a war with Ukraine, they will finish us. Because we believe nonsense more than the truth. Is there any shrine in Africa where they will put bomb, grenade, that the bomb will stop because the Babalawo has a chance to stop it? You are just believing lies. If you can believe this kind of nonsense, how will you not believe that your forefathers are claiming us and you say what they're saying is true? When your sense is shut down. I told you in that video that when you use sentiment to judge history, it will shut your brain thinking faculty. You won't be able to see road. Open your mind. Nobody is against you. I'm just against what your forefathers did. And you are standing on it today as if it's a right thing. Nobody is against you in particular. That is the truth. Nobody's against you. But I'm only speaking this thing and it's angry you because you believe what your forefather did to be good thing, but there's evil in it. You have to admit it. I'm out of here, Joe.